Hi, Patrice. I just wanted to ask similarly to what I asked Brad about being back at the Garden and what the routine, the difference between being the routine on the road and then at home. And other than that final change, do you find without fans, there's a real home ice advantage without that momentum? And thank you.
I think it's always nice to be home and, going back to your routine at home and whatever you've been doing. Obviously, it's been a while. For us, it was nice to get yesterday's practice here and getting used to the ice and just being back really in the dressing room and at the Garden. So it was a nice feeling. And yeah, I think obviously it's a lot different without the fans. It might not be the same advantage as it used to be. But that being said, I think you're trying to take advantage of just being in the familiarity and just being home and being within ourselves.
Steve Conroy.
Patrice, you've played a couple of games now with Nick in that front position on the first power play unit. What are you learning about his skill level? He seems to have fairly good hands for a big man.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's one of those guys that when he has the puck, he's trying to make a play. He's trying to find you, and he's got his head up. And he's found me a few times in the middle in the slot there on the power play, and he's found Krejci and other guys. So he's good at, obviously, as you said, he's a big body, and he's good at getting the puck back and retrieving it, but also getting open and having finding a way to score and whatnot. So he's been really good. Going to continue to talk and communicate and create some more chemistry so that we're on the same page.
Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Patrice, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Murphy?
Good, man. Yesterday I was asking Bruce, how we have that sort of benchmark of the American Thanksgiving is kind of where teams start to realize what they have in a normal season. And, how can you apply that now? And when might that be during a 52-game season? And I'm just wondering, as a player, how much are you keeping, looking ahead, but also trying to live in the now and looking at the standings and knowing, we need points here. How are you applying that right now?
Yeah, I think, you're always better when you're staying in the now, in the present, and making sure you worry about, that job in front of you, which is the Flyers right now for us tonight. So that being said, we know that it is a shortened season and points are really important, and the start of the season is also very important. So, we're aware of that. We're in a good division, as we all know. So it's a great challenge on all accounts. And with that being said, I think we still need to be in the present and not look too far ahead.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Dan Roach.
Hey, Patrice, good morning. Just a two-part question. One would be, I know it's different, but how nice is it to have the home opener here at the Garden? You guys have been here in a long time. And also, would you have any message to the fans, I'm sure, who, 19,000 plus or 17,565 would love to be hearing, seeing you play your first game as a captain on the Garden ice tonight?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. Just to, like I said, being back at the Garden, being back in Boston, it's always special to us. We'd love to have the fans there. We know they're watching. We know they're still supporting us and from afar and behind us. We've always felt that love and support, and we'd love to have them. And obviously we miss them. We can't wait to have them back. But right now we got to concentrate on making sure we play well and get better as a team.
We'll do a final call for questions for Patrice.
Travis, can I just do a quick follow-up?
Go ahead, Rochi.
Just a thought, Bergie, on you playing your first game on the Garden ice as captain, even though it's without the fans, but just kind of what it means to you.
It's special. As I said, it's always the organization, the franchise has always been something very special to me that I hold dearly. And every time I have a chance to put that jersey on is something I'm very proud of. And so as my other teammates, actually, they're all feeling the same way. And I think it's about making sure we pass that along and make everyone realize how special it is to step on that ice, to put on that jersey and to play for an amazing organization.
Joe Kayada, go ahead.
Hey, Patrice, what's your message to the younger guys? I know it's only 3 games in, but when you're having issues getting it to the back of the net, what do you say to the younger guys to get things going?
It's to go back to details. I think every time you go back to what makes you successful as a player, those small little plays, and worry about that and not worry about the end result, that's when things fall back in place. I think it's always going back to respecting the system, making sure you chip the pucks out, or block shots, or going hard on forecheck, retrieving some pucks. Every time you take care of those details, you're in position to, and the result usually comes back, and everything falls back in place.
Emily Benjamin.
Hey, Patrice, I know you're not going to see Zdeno Chara for about 9 days, and I know you have a few games in between, but I just wanted to know if you've gotten a chance to see him play, to see him in that Caps uniform, if you have had any thoughts about what that will be like.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him. I have not watched games, but I've seen some highlights of him, with the Capitals, and definitely different. Anytime you're seeing a teammate of yours that you've played with for a long time, it's always a little different to see them wearing a different uniform. And as I said before, me and Z have a special relationship, and it's going to continue, even after our playing years. So yeah, I mean, obviously you wish him all the best, but that being said, once you stepped on the ice, and I'm sure he'll say the same thing, it's all about playing your game and back to business, and making sure you do everything you can to win that game.
Final question for Patrice, Patrick Frelette.
Oui, bonjour Patrice. Je sais que tu as déjà répondu en anglais 2 fois, mais j'aimerais simplement t'entendre sur le fait de revenir au Garden, les sensations de vous retrouver à domicile. Évidemment, il n'y a pas de partisans, mais ça fait quand même longtemps que vous n'avez pas joué chez vous.
Effectivement, non, c'est très spécial de revenir à la maison. Peu importe qu'il y ait des partisans ou pas, on sait très bien que c'est toujours spécial de pouvoir être de retour dans ton vestiaire, dans ton aréna, puis revoir tous tes repères, en fait. Donc, on sait très bien que les partisans, même s'ils ne sont pas dans les estrades, sont derrière nous, puis ils nous supportent. Donc, on l'apprécie. On s'ennuie d'eux, c'est sûr, mais par contre, toujours un bel honneur d'être de retour ici, puis de recommencer les matchs à la maison.
Vous avez joué 3 matchs jusqu'à présent. Évidemment, les choses partent très rapidement sans les matchs préparatoires. Comment tu évalues un peu la façon dont vous avez joué et peut-être les correctifs à apporter à court terme pour votre équipe?
Oui, je pense que on peut s'améliorer dans les 3 premiers matchs. Donc, on a beaucoup de choses à travailler sur au niveau de la constance pendant les 60 minutes d'un match. Il y a évidemment beaucoup de nouveaux joueurs. Donc, c'est de s'ajuster, créer de la chimie, écouter le plan de match, etc. Donc, beaucoup de bonnes choses, beaucoup de choses à améliorer aussi, donc comme n'importe quel début de saison. Puis c'est ce qu'on entrevoit de faire.